How you doing, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to MechWarrior Online with Scout. Today we're going to be continuing our look at the Phoenix Hawks. This time we're going to take a look at the Phoenix Hawk 1B. We started out with the Phoenix Hawk 2, which is my personal favorite of the Phoenix Hawks. From there I took you guys to the Phoenix Hawk 3S, which I feel gets like short shrift in the YouTube community. Not a lot of people cover it, so I thought from there we'd move to this thing because I think it's probably the most popular of the Phoenix Hawk chassis because, well, one, it has ECM, and two, it comes in the standard package. You don't have to buy a $15 add-on to get to it. So I think this is probably going to end up being the most popular of the Phoenix Hawks. So I just thought it was time to cover this particular variant. As always, I'm going to take you guys into the mech lab. I'll show you the hard points and the quirks, and then I'll take you into the mech lab and show you my build for the Phoenix Hawk 1B. And then we'll dive into some gameplay with this cool little 45-ton mech. So here it is in the mech lab. Give you a chance to see what it looks like. And the reason I'm doing that in particular is this guy right here. You'll note that this does have a very high energy mount in the right torso, but only one. And you're going to see why that's important when we dive into the build in a little bit later. For now, let's take a look at the hard points and the quirks and see what makes this thing tick. So here I've pulled up the summary for you on the Phoenix Hawk 1B. If you look up there in the top right, you'll see that it has 2 ballistic hard points, 4 energy hard points, 1 anti-missile system hard point, and 1 ECM hard point. Moving on to its quirks, the acceleration and deceleration rate bonuses, the turn rate bonus, and the torso turn rate, the yaw bonus, all standard across all Phoenix Hawks. Nothing special there. Those are the same for all the variants, at least the ones that I have, the basic pack and the reinforcement pack. What is a little bit different is the additional structure. You'll notice that it has additional structure everywhere on the mech, and that it is on average about 3 points higher than every other variant. Again, at least among the ones that I have. So you get 10, 9, 9, 8, 8, 9, 9 as opposed to 7, 6, and 5. So it gets a little bit of bonus toughness, if you will, all across the mech, and it doesn't sacrifice any of the maneuverability in order to get that, which is kind of interesting. Moving on to its weapons quirks, is a machine gun rate of fire bonus of plus 30%, which is 5% higher than the machine gun rate of fire bonus on the Phoenix Hawk 1, and then it has a PPC velocity bonus of plus 50%, and that is it. As we talked about in the other videos, the Phoenix Hawks are really skimpy when it comes to quirks, especially weapons quirks. So those things all working together are kind of driving how I built my particular Phoenix Hawk 1B. Now it comes standard with an ER PPC, an ER large laser, 2 medium lasers, and a machine gun, and of course Guardian ECM. But as you can see, I've changed that loadout significantly. Well, maybe not significantly, but I've changed it up a lot, and I'm going to show you why when we dive into the mech lab here. Alright, so here is my build for the Phoenix Hawk 1B, and as you can see, I kept a lot of things the same. The thing is nice in that it comes equipped with an XL270, so that saves you some weight there. It comes equipped with Endo Steel, which you guys know I prefer over ferro fibers, and the 6 jump jets, again, are standard, and it has 256 armor, which is I mean, it's not good, it's not bad, it's kind of average. So I didn't make too many changes. What I tried to keep in mind is, first of all, that high weapons mount that I had in the right torso. As you can see here, it's only one, but you do have one really high energy mount. And then I tried to keep track of my weapons quirks. The only thing I've got bonuses for really is PPCs and machine guns, and that's it. So as much as I wanted to run maybe 2 ER largest and kind of make it a hopped up Raven that people like to run with ECM, I just didn't feel like I had the quirks to support it. One, I didn't have any heat dissipation quirks to help me with the heat on 2 ER large lasers. And two, I didn't have real good high mounts for them. I only had one mount that was high up in the right torso, close to the cockpit and tight in where I could shoot in between buildings and stuff without having to worry about, where an arm-mounted weapon might catch the building as I was trying to squeak a shot in. So what I decided is to go ahead and surrender to my quirks, basically. Ripped all that out except for the PPC, ER PPC, which I kept and moved into the right torso. I ditched the ER large laser, went ahead and kept the 2 medium lasers, and I added 2 machine guns. Well, I added 1 machine gun. I already had one, so I added another one. And then with the weight savings, I just dumped all of that into armor and heat sinks. And that's really all I've done to this. not any drastic changes. Basically what I'm trying to do is make this thing play more to its strengths. The few, very, very few quirks that it has. The idea being that you use your ECM, you take your time, and you play on the outskirts of the battle for most of the game, and you snipe away with that ERPVC. 10 points is not a lot of damage, but you will find that it will start to add up quick if people are ignoring you. If you're not getting anyone's face and you're using your ECM, and especially if you're shooting targets that are already engaged, you can stack that damage up considerably high over the course of the game. And then if I have to, I can come in with my 3 medium lasers and my 2 machine guns and finish off mechs that are very badly wounded. But you don't want to do that. I want to caution you against doing that until towards the end of the game or when there's no one else around. Because if you start firing the ERPPC and the 3 medium lasers all at the same time, you will tend to get a little bit warm pretty quickly. But as long as you're just firing the 1 ERPPC, or if you're up close going with the 3 medium lasers and the machine guns, and just periodically firing the ERPPC when you're not, pushing it to the limit to take somebody down before they get you, it does stay relatively cool. And that's kind of the build I've settled on. And I'm really happy with how it performs. It's kind of a niche performer, but I do like it and I have fun with it. It's a very different style of gameplay. Taking a look at the modules that I've chosen for this mech, you can see here, I've got ECM, so I figure that will protect me from any LRMs. So I went ahead and foregone the radar deprivation that I normally take, and I went with advanced zoom because you do have pretty long range on your ERPPC. I forego the ERPPC range module because I'm only doing 2 damage, and even though it is really, really nice to reach out and touch people at over a K, I feel like I get more use out of the cooldown because, especially when you're sniping people that are moving from cover to cover, I feel like with a cooldown level 5 module, I can I wouldn't say quite often, but I can frequently get in 2 shots where I might only get 1 if I didn't have the cooldown. So that's why I've gone with that instead of the range. And then because if I'm fighting with my medium lasers, I'm trying to finish someone off, and usually it's a big deal whether or not I can pull that off, I went with the medium laser cooldown rather than the range. Again, trying to get more shots off and finish someone off quickly. Now, once I get the 3rd slot unlocked when this thing is mastered, I will honestly probably go with the ERPPC range module is what I would recommend, because that's really going to be the primary source of your damage. Just stacking that 10 points, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. It doesn't seem like a lot, especially in MechWarrior Online, but it will add up pretty quickly if people will ignore you and allow you to go to work. So that's kind of the philosophy behind the build. And before we get into the gameplay, I do want to caution you, it's a little bit different, but that's kind of what I wanted in this mech. I didn't want to load it down with medium lasers and have it be the same as every other Cicada, Jenner, fast, maneuverable mech out there. I wanted something different. So this will be a little bit more of a slow burn maybe than what you're used to, but I think you'll find it's pretty rewarding and it can be fun to play. So let's take a look at the gameplay and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Alright, so here we go in my Phoenix Hawk 1B. Let's see how this works. Pretty excited about the luck on the map. We got Polar Highlands on skirmish. Now I'm not really excited about the skirmish part. I kind of prefer conquest, but I do like Polar Highlands because this is the map that you want in this mech. This or maybe Tourmaline Desert or Alpine Peaks. You really got some room to maneuver, to use your ECM to get out towards the flank and to really exploit the range of the ERPPC. So unless something goes terribly wrong, this should be a pretty good game. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to zip down the 3-4 line and see if I can make contact. And then if I don't find anything out here, then I'll start curving in left. Looks like I should... did I see somebody over there? Thought I saw somebody hooking her right for a second, but anyway, I should have some scouts out in front of me, because the interesting thing about this build is it's just fast enough to stay ahead of most trouble, but not really fast enough to scout at 97.2 kilometers an hour with that stock Phoenix Hawk engine. It's kind of a middling speed, which I find Granted, I've only played one game in this thing so far. I did like a trial run in this on Alpine Peaks, actually. But so far, what I'm thinking and what I've found is that it's a nice speed, really. Of course, you want to be faster, but you're fast enough to generally stay out of trouble unless you let lights sneak up on you. I'm still feeling like there's something creeping around over here. But as long as you're paying attention and you don't let the lights creep up on you, you're fast enough to get yourself out of trouble and to maintain range, which I'm kind of liking. Let's see, it doesn't seem like anybody has seen anything out here, so it may be time to start heading back into the left. This guy apparently thinks we're too spread out. I actually think this is not bad. We've got kind of a screen moving out in front of our main body so that we don't instantly make contact with all of our heavies and assaults and get them stuck. Like, I don't know. I kind of think this is how skirmish should be played. Thought I saw something over there, but I guess not. Now, granted, you don't want to get too far ahead. This is a pretty big map, and you can outrun your support, but I don't think we're doing too bad right now. Like, they're about to click out or so. Now, if they dawdle and we get into trouble, oh, speaking of, yeah, I didn't figure. Little bit far. As you can see, a little bit far for him too. Ding, ding, ding. Didn't even do a percentage point of damage, just scratching the paint. Let's get up here, and I don't think we can hit from this far out. Yeah, but we can at least let them know that we're looking at them and worry them a little bit. And so what I want to do right now is use my advanced zoom again, just to keep heads down. Not that I'm going to do any damage, but just like when those autocannon rounds hit me, it tends to get your attention when something bings off your mech. Now that, I would have thought that would have done a little damage.
They're in Foxtrot 7 right now.
And anyway, we're just going to play it cool and wait on our support to get up. I'm thinking about moving up to that next IV line, actually, but I don't know. Oh, I was trying to line up a shot on that Mad Cat. I think that would have done some damage, but I don't know. That next IV line, well, that guy's up there. He seems to be doing alright. Ah. Apparently this is just not going to cut it. I thought I could have got some of those closer mechs, but apparently we need to get closer yet, so we'll go on ahead and move up here. It should be alright. I was a little bit concerned it might not be tall enough to hide me, but I think we can make this work. And I don't have as much cover here. I pulled that one to the right a little bit. Like you can see, this hill is not as wide as I would like, but we can make this work. And I think, moving. If we hit that Centurion, it will actually damage. Yeah, there we go. Now we're getting some damage indicators. Now, we're not probably doing very much damage from this range, but it will start to add up. And as you can see, we still have the range of those autocannons beat. They're not doing any damage to me. So this is kind of nice. And again, we'll just sit here and slowly stack up damage on this Centurion and look for opportunities to shoot better targets that might be popping up down there in that low ground. Like that guy right there. And that actually did a little bit of damage. Who's this guy? Nope. The guy off to his left, apparently. Somebody's calling in airstrikes or artillery strikes. I wonder if that was intended for me. Nothing doing, so we'll go back to just plinking away at this Centurion. The nice thing about an ERPVC, you got good range and you don't have to worry about ammo. So even if it's only doing 1 point of damage, it all adds up.
Target acquired.
And we'll just continue to play it cool. Ah! That was a little frustrating. Continue to play it cool. Look for good shots like that, a little bit closer, more towards our effective range. And just watch how this develops. Try to force them to keep their heads down. and stack damage where we can. Oop. Took another hit there. Maybe it's time to shift a little bit. And you know what? Might actually be able to shift out this way and maybe get behind some of these guys. Taking a little bit of damage there on the turn. And got a little hung up there.
New target acquired.
We do want to find a hill though. We don't want to be standing out skylined on top of one of these ridges.
New target
So
acquired.
we can come up right here.
Artillery strike online.
Oh, look what I found. I'm going to try to airstrike those guys.
Artillery strike activated.
There we go. Yeah, that should make them move. Looked like only one of those hit, unfortunately, with the high ground all around, but still, they're probably not real happy about that. And we're starting to get into our actual effective range now. We're doing much more of our potential damage as opposed to, you know, 2 or 3 damage that we're doing out at 2,000 meters or whatever ridiculous range it was when we started. So we're liking this spot here. Sit still. Ow!
New target
It's too bad he
acquired.
backed up. That would have hurt him a little bit. But we'll take shots at this big
New
slow
target
guy.
acquired.
Hello, Mr. Direwolf. Ah, he just got
New
down.
target
There's that
acquired.
Centurion again. Looks like he's got a... I'm suspecting AC2s. You see how he was firing? It was boom, 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 boom. That's a little bit fast for an AC5. He would have to have 3 of them, I think, in order to fire that fast. See that? See how quick that's going? And I don't think he's got the tonnage for that, so... Looks like he's got an AC2 build of some kind. That was pretty terrible. I can't believe that missed. There we go, got the lead right. Is he turning? Oh, just behind him. And this is starting to get embarrassing. Oh, come on. Oh, he came down. Yeah. Now this is getting really embarrassing, and he's actually shooting back, so I'm going to back down and stop embarrassing myself. What's out? What is out here? Oh, fantastic. I can't hit Mad Cat, but extreme range on a flying whatever that was. Looked like a Koshi.
Acquired.
I can drill him right in the leg. Go figure. Pop some shots in here. Again, just trying to slowly stack up damage on these guys. And just give them that feeling that they're always being shot at, so they can never just sit still and pound our teammates.
Target
That was
acquired.
disappointing. Come on. There we go.
New target
Continuing to work on that
acquired.
Centurion. I will hit this guy. Oh, there we go. Come on, Mr. Hunchback. Yeah, we don't have to lead him nearly as much. He's probably got a stock or near stock engine.
New target acquired.
Big clump of mechs there. See if we can put some fire into these big boys. We're going to move across. Starting to feel kind of lonely here. I don't want to be exactly where the team is because I want to continue to engage them from a different direction, but as this battle starts to shift, I don't want to be too much out by myself either. We're just going to wail on this direwolf some if he'll let us. Straighten out a little bit here. Get better line of fire. Uh-oh. I think he's annoyed. Ow. Yeah. Yeah. He's definitely annoyed. We're going to have to move. I think we can back up. Yeah, there we go. And since we attracted some unwanted attention there, we'll shift position. I was trying to be cute with that shot, but it didn't work. Come over here and set up again. Looks like they're trying to push this side a little bit, actually. So we'll get over here and see if we can help force them to keep their heads down. Find us a nice spot here.
New
Can't get
target
up quite as smooth as I would like here. That shot didn't work. Looks like they're just over that rise there.
New target
Yep,
acquired.
getting ready for a push. Ooh. That guy does not like me. Take that. Let's see. No, can't quite get a shot in over there. There we go. That'll make him unhappy. Did that miss? I was pretty sure that was a good shot. Looked like almost the same shot as last time, but squeeze one in here. There we go. This guy, yeah, he's already down. Nova, I think. Take that, whatever you are. Lawson. I don't want to go up where those guys are at because you'll notice if they get brave and crest the hill, my teammates in front of me there have absolutely no cover. So I don't want to go out there and do that. Again, this is not designed to be an up close and personal mech. Not until I know that I have a distinct advantage. So I'm going to just chill back here and continue working people. No, that guy's mauled. We'll definitely go over here and see if we can, as I was about to say, finish off a wounded target. Now, we might be able to bang a left here. Uh-oh. Take that. Oh, Jesus. That's not good. Run! The dire wolf doesn't like me. And he's got a mad cat with him. Looks like we were able to get away from those missiles thanks to our ECM there. And now we should be better positioned to continue wailing on that Centurion. Where's he at? Ah! Oops, sorry. I was trying to go for a sneaky jump shot on the Centurion, but we hit that other guy instead. Now let's see if we can finish this Centurion. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. More people there than I thought. Oh, he's almost dead. Ah! Did not get the kill. Work our way around here. This game's almost done. We're going to have to close it up if we're going to get a kill at all. Let's see if we can do some work on this Nova. He's the last one left, I think. Take that. Booyah! There you go. Able to pick up a kill before the round ends. And, yeah, that's pretty much how I envisioned that round going, actually. Like I said, use your PPC, stack up damage, and, that's not a bad result at all. 420 points of damage, 1 kill, and 10 assists. And like we talked about in the mech lab when we were discussing the build, it's only 10 points of damage, but you have no ammo. So you can just wail away, and as you can see, it doesn't take too long to stack up some pretty significant amount of damage. Even if you won't exactly shatter any records for kills, your team will definitely thank you. So let's boot this up and see if we can get another good game in the Phoenix Hawk 1B.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Alright, this time we got Tourmaline Desert. We like it because it's big, we don't like it because it's significantly warmer than Polar Highlands. But we did get an assault map, which we like. I do like objectives as opposed to skirmish, but even though it's significantly really warmer here than Polar Highlands, I suspect that this game will play out very similarly to the last. As you guys saw, I don't really build a whole lot of heat when I'm just sitting back popping shots with the ERPPC. Maybe? Did you see that? I love making that shot. I don't really build a lot of heat, as I was saying, maybe. Oh! I keep interrupting myself. Those are awesome jump shots. I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah, I don't build a lot of heat when I'm just firing the ERPPC, so the fact that it is Tourmaline Desert doesn't really bother me too much. But it will impact our ability. I'm going to let them know what I spotted there. That's because I didn't see anybody else calling it. It will impact our ability to finish mechs. Like when we close up and go to medium lasers, we won't be able to sustain that medium laser ERPPC barrage anywhere near as long as we could on a cold map like Polar Highlands, or even really the new Frozen City, now that I think about it. With that big Marianas Trench thing. Oh, hello. And that guy looks disconnected. Yep, definitely DC'd, but you know what? He's a Kodiak, so I'm going to continue to wail on him because 1, damage is damage, and 2, he may very well reconnect, and life is easier when you don't have a Kodiak shooting at you, so I'm just going to lay low here. I saw that guy up there on the left, but I think if I just chill here, he's not going to come out to get me. And we do have some big friends next to us. Thank you, Mr. Direwolf. Unfortunately, we didn't get the kill on that Kodiak, but we'll go up here and see if we can scare this guy away. Shoo shoo. Seriously? Why would you shoot at me? You got so much better targets right there beside you. If you have clan LRMs, please be careful of shooting when there are friendly mechs in front of you. I'm pretty sure that guy just railed me in the back with about 5 or 6 of those clan LRMs, and I cannot believe I missed that shot. Did you see that? Told you it'd be hotter. Unfortunately, we could not pick up the kill on that direwolf either. Look at this guy. Where's he going? He's pretty beat up too. Yeah, if they will go, I'll actually cross. Where'd they all go? I was pretty sure they're all sitting right there, but alright, we'll go after the Mad Dog. Hello, Mr. Mad Dog. Take that. Now we get to put our machine guns to work here. Oh, look out. Get some. Yeah, in the back, sir. Hey, hey. Not how I anticipated getting a kill in the Phoenix Hawk 1B, but we will definitely take it. Now let's go back out here and see if we can get some more work done. Took a little bit more damage than I would like, playing a little bit more aggressively probably than I should. But hey, take an opportunity when it's presented to you. Missed that jump shot, but we should get some nice shots here. Yeah, this is what we want. Now, unfortunately, yeah, I was about to say, unfortunately, gun depression is about to become an issue. Fire our arm lasers there, get nice shots at that guy. And you know what? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna keep working this king crab. He's a much better target. Look, looks like he's confused. I don't know if he's looking for. Oh shit! Who's shooting me? This position's not really viable anymore anyway. I don't have the gun depression for it. Maybe we can go around here. Get our torso mounted PPC low enough. Take that, Mr. Shadowcat. And there's the asshole that's shooting me. Take that. Nova with ER small laser sniping. It's not going to work for you, bud. Still in all, we're looking pretty bad in the center torso, so we'll come out here. Get away from that. Hey, did I miss with that shot? We'll just go back to this Shadowcat. There we go. Zoom's not helping. It's actually making it harder to hit at these ranges, so. Oh, that was a nice shot. Gotta be careful. Not to overheat. Can I get one? I thought I was being careful. I thought I could get one more in without overheating it. Go around here, see if we can pick up the kill with the machine guns. Come on. Oh. I thought I had that guy. And it looks like the team's pretty much mopped up everybody except this jerk. Take that. That was a nice shot if I do say so myself. Look out. Let's see. I am pretty sure my 6 jump jets give me enough lift to get up here. You know what? I'm going to go for it. And if I die, I die. Of course. Excuse me. I didn't go quite the way I pictured it in my head. Take that. I'm going to work them over with these machine guns and lasers again. Come on. Give me the kill. Out. Oh, we got a chunk of him. Oh, he killed himself. What a rat bastard. It wasn't a bad game, though. Got to see a little bit different, a little bit more mixing it up in that game. Once again, not too bad. 425 points of damage this time. Few less assists this time, though. 1 kill, only 8 assists, but 425 points of damage a kill and 8 assists is not too bad in my book in a 45-ton mech, so we will take that. And you got to see how the thing performed on a hot map. I don't think it did too bad, considering it is kind of a warm build. So yeah, again, I'm pretty happy with this mech. Seems pretty consistent as long as you don't push it outside its comfort zone. So Let's try one more and see what we can get.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Well, skirmish on Crimson Strait. This is going to be a little bit different. Unlike the previous two games, we do not have the nice wide open fields of fire that we would prefer in this mech, so this will be an interesting test. I got a pretty good idea where I want to go initially. You know, the spot everybody goes to when you spawn down here. Out behind these buildings where you can kind of snipe at people up on the platform. But beyond that, I don't really know where I want to go next if I have to push in, for example. I guess if you spawn on the other side, you could go out to the island and be that guy that snipes from out on the island, but it might be even trickier if you spawn on the other side. But we'll see how this works out. I think we can make it work. Unless they just rush us strong over this ridge, which I don't think they'll do. I haven't seen that be successful very often. So at the very least in the initial phases of this, we should have some good shots. Yeah, like this. Of course it helps if you hit the mech and not the pole. Scout, idiot. There we go. There's another shot in. And immediately that's the effect we want. You see them backing up, scrambling, trying to get out of the way. As we cover our partners down out here to the right, you can see them down there kind of in the bottom right corner of the zoom screen. Yeah. Now they got a light out there, and I kind of would like to go help them fight that, but that's not really my job in this mech. And I think I'm doing them a better service by, oh, that was cute, by, you know, popping guys like this right here and making them back up and not focus their fire on the lights. And hopefully our light pilots are skilled enough to win their own battles down there. And this guy apparently objects to me shooting at him. Scratching my paint up a little bit. There's somebody way out there. That's a king crab. Pretty sure. Pop him up a little bit. Make him go away. Well, as long as he's going to stand there, I'll keep wailing away at him.
Target acquired.
Yeah, we're definitely doing damage. Pretty good damage. Well, as long as PPC hit registration holds. And I'm getting warm. Can we squeak one more? Oh, come on. Nah. I rushed that shot because I was frustrated about hitting the building and I shut myself down. I thought I could squeak it in. But I feel like we wailed on these guys pretty hard. We might have to move unless this guy comes back out. Whoa. I'm not even going to bother with that light that just flew off the right side there. I don't think I can hit him. I'd rather focus on these bigger mechs again, making them scramble, making them keep their heads down. Might be time to get out here and get in this fight. Oh, hello. What's this over here? Ooh, a shadow cat. Now this is much more my fight. This guy will have a much harder time outmaneuvering me, and we can wail on him. So we'll jump on this fight here and put a beating on this guy. Take that. Try to get his leg there. Probably should have sent the PPC that way too. Out just a little on the outside. Again, banging up that right leg. And no, don't face hug him. Get out of the way. Squeak that in there. Trying to make sure I don't become the focus of his attention. Unfortunately, we didn't get that kill there, but excuse me, we banged him up pretty good. And oh, there's our friend. Nope, that's a Kodiak. For a second I thought it was a king crab. And what are you doing? Get down.
New target.
Get down. Yeah, I didn't like those LRMs coming in at him. Take some of that. And it might be time to move up here. Now what we'll do is we'll do like these guys here. We'll go to the left here and try and just kind of berm drill behind this little IV line right here. Hello. Take that. And that. Unfortunately, we did not get that kill. Let's start wailing on these guys. Oops. There's that Other Phoenix Hawk.
Acquired.
Oh, there's our King Crab friend. You suppose he's got an XL engine?
Look the ramp.
Come on. Yes, he does. That's a kill on a King Crab. We will take that. Oh, it's a good thing we backed up. There's an artillery strike that would have had our name on it. Managed to get away from that. Now let's come back up here, see if we can put some more shots in. And oops. Oops. Bad. Probably should have just taken that guy that was moving off to the right in front of us. Torso twist. Try to get out of that. That was no good. I'd like to go in there and help, but for some reason everybody's looking at me.
New target acquired.
Hello. Take that. Good shot there. See if we can put this guy down. Ah! Damn it. Not good play at all.
Well done, team.
But good enough to secure the win as the team comes in and wipes them out. So another real solid game in the Phoenix Hawk 1B. Really, I like this build. It's nothing earth-shattering. Look at that. 417 points of damage, 1 kill, 8 assists. Like, it's not earth-shattering, but it's consistent. And I feel like if you play it the way I have in the last 3 games, you can really have a positive impact for your team. And you can really, as you can see, stack up the damage. And probably most of you guys are better than me, and you can do even better with this build. So with that, folks, I'm going to call it a wrap on the Phoenix Hawk 1B. I do enjoy this mech. It is definitely different. So I hope this has been useful. Hope you find it helpful. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.